I didn't think it would take 45 days for me to figure out what emotions meant. Not only to me, but just what emotions meant. But one question led me on a 45-day journey of what emotions are, what they're not, what they're for, what they're not, and how to actually control your emotions. You can't control what you don't understand. Welcome to Emotional Encounters. Driving to work as usual, normal commute. I was a little frustrated. I'll be honest. I was extremely frustrated. I just had like a weight on me, and I had just a lot of conflicting thoughts in my heart and in my mind. And I was praying, and I just kind of said out loud, like, how did Jesus not lose it? How did he not like call down a legion of angels and just how did he not wipe people out? How did he not lose his temper? How did he stay consistent? And I heard this response. It was just so normal tone, just like a regular calm response. Be ye in this world, but not of this world. And I sat there and I kind of like that scripture, like that's the answer. Be ye in this world, but not of it. And it was that simple. So I went into work as normal, and I just thought about it all day. Be in this world, not of it. Be in this world, not of it. And for the next 45 days, God would explain to me what that meant. And it was related to our emotions. I heard so many talks: emotional intelligence, emotional awareness, emotional everything. But nobody really gives you a clear definition of what your emotions are and why you have your emotions. Like I didn't see a clear definition. Everything was speculation. Even the definition of emotion, the example sentence is Samantha tried to control her emotions. It was like, man, we haven't figured this out yet, you know? And it just it blew me that it took me that long to even inquire about it, right? We just live with it. We say, oh, we know that's just how he is and that's just how she is, and they're emotional. But I realized that wasn't it at all. I realized that our emotions are not for what we think they are for. Our emotions are not primarily for people. I know it sounds crazy, but it's not. Our emotions are so we as human beings can understand. I don't want to say understand. So we can get a taste of the relatability, the feeling, the expression of God while we're here on earth. God is a spirit. We are in flesh. Yes, we have a spirit, but God is a spirit. And to have a way of emoting, to feel and communicate with him on that level. We, on the other hand, take our emotions and literally put them in the hands of other people. How can you control, like the word emotion means external movement. Question: how am I supposed to control something that's externally moving that I can't control? I mean, just think about it. It doesn't even make sense. How can you control your emotions if the definition means external motion? It doesn't make any sense. That's like me saying, hey, I'm going to control the ocean right quick. Yeah, go control the ocean. But it's externally moving all around me. Yes, I understand the ocean is externally moving all around you, but I want you to hop in this boat and control it. Now, true, Jesus did control the wind and the waves, but imagine that with people. Imagine the road rage incident. Imagine the mean boss incident. Imagine the mean parent incident. Imagine the friend that was a friend that all of a sudden now doesn't want to be your friend, and they have drama with your other friends. And then you're like, wait a second, what's going on? All these nuances of emotions. And I realized that if I rest the control of me in other people, how will I ever be able to control my emotions? You can't. And that's why many of us struggle with emotions. We don't know where they belong. We don't know why we have them. And we don't know how to properly execute, or should I say, motivate our emotions. We allow our emotions to motivate us, which is backwards. If your emotions are motivating you, you will react And then you would realize what you did like after you did it. You ever did something like, wait a second, what did I just say? What did I do? And what we say, oh, I was in the heat of the moment. Emotions were high. No. What we don't realize is that we were never in the place to control our emotions in the first place. Our emotions were in control and they did what they did. And then we realized later, oh my gosh, I just said this, I just did that. This book, this journey has changed my life. It has changed my life forever. I can't unsee the proper way to emote, the proper way to communicate with people. And it's not an intelligence or awareness. When you intellectualize emotions, you remove the emotional factor from emotions. At this point now, it's just an exercise of A or B. That's not emotions. Yeah, I could go on and on. I wrote it in a book. It's in the bio. It's in the description. I hope that this book touches your heart. I hope that this book changed your life. I hope that this book challenges you. I really do. It has done so much for me and so many other people I've shared this revelation with. I had to put it in a book. I put it off for a long time, and for a week straight, God would not let me rest. I'm not a writer. Believe me, I'm not a writer. But God would not let me rest until this book was finished. So God bless you. I'll see you on the other side.